So if you've been following my channel for a while, you may know that I got my start on YouTube and social media in general doing videos like this. And this.
So bitch, I crashed in my back seat for a couple of hours, and
And this one too.
No!
And you may have also noticed that there haven't really been many of those on the channel in a while. So I just wanted to make a shorter video talking about why that is and what it means for the future of this channel and some of the things that we're going to be doing. Yeah, when I first started out on YouTube, I was making these really short memes out of memes that already exist.
Oh my gosh.
This speech to musical notation concept is one that's been around for a long time. In fact, just a couple days ago, Adam Neely, who if you don't know, also does a lot of music analysis and theory-based things, just way more in-depth and way more well-researched than I do. Adam actually just put out a video all about this concept and where it comes from. I highly recommend going to check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. When I was first starting out on YouTube, I had remembered seeing videos around the internet that were kind of like this in the past, and I just thought this would be fun to try, just to see if I could even do it.
Here, I've got an experiment for you. Safety glasses on.
And apparently, as it turns out, it kind of worked. I don't know why. But for a while, when I was starting out on YouTube, I would just post these videos. In fact, in the very beginning, I was posting like 2 of these per day. It was a lot. But the response from many of you who were there at the time was just incredible, and it was so inspiring and it was so encouraging to keep going. And many people don't know this, but I had wanted to do YouTube for a very long time. In the past, I've tried my hand at various things, making videos here and there. There's actually a lot of privated videos on this channel from way back, years and years ago, just from trying out different YouTube things, and of course none of them ever worked. And ironically, it was the moment when I stopped caring about making something for YouTube and literally just made something because it made me laugh. And that's what it was for me, until it wasn't. Here's basically why I have not really been making memes on this channel very much lately. It's the same joke over and over again. Now that's not to say that they aren't all different in that they all offer their own opportunities compositionally to create something musically interesting that may sound drastically different from one to the next.
Old Spice Hunter blocker body wash has 16 hours of BO blocking power!
Sometimes there may even be rhythmic information that we can grab a hold of and use as well.
Have you ever had a dreams that you could do so.
And while each of them have the capacity in their own right to sound musically interesting, for me as the creator, and I'm sure for many of you as viewers, the novelty and the humor of it kinda wears off after a minute. Now that's also not to say that there won't be times here and there where there are particular instances that call for dubs.
Like I was thinking, right? Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real! Shit is getting real! Woo! Bitch, I'm scared.
And I think periodically doing it on a video here and there that's really making the rounds in the news and is just asking to be dubbed, I'll absolutely do it from time to time because it's still a ton of fun. But it's been an interesting balance for me to figure out, how do I create content on YouTube that is not only fun for me to make, entertaining hopefully for an audience to consume, and also provides a ton of value to the people watching. Enter in the more recent phase of this channel, which has been rooted much more in musical analysis, some education stuff, and just exploring what's possible musically with all kinds of different things, from happy birthday to row, row, row your boat.
Life is but a dream.
Making that transition for me as a creator has been extremely liberating, and the fact that many of you as viewers have been receptive to that and have also continued to watch that content, I thank you. It is so cool to be able to share things that I am super, super passionate about with all of you and know that at least some of you are also passionate and interested in those things. I love making memes. I love laughing at them. I love the stupidity of them. But I will tell you that it is much more fulfilling to be able to create content that helps people understand something that maybe they didn't understand before. For me, that is tremendously satisfying when I get to read some of your comments saying things like, "You just explained my entire college education in 16 minutes, which slightly concerning, but I'll take it. If some of the things that we're creating here on this channel can help you guys understand music, become more inspired, more passionate, more encouraged to go and learn more about music, that is, for me, that's like the best outcome I can ask for. And if you go down and click on Adam Neely's video all about the piano dub phenomenon, towards the end, he brings up a very interesting question, which is, what is the legality of this stuff? Now, the short answer is no one knows, even if they do. That's kind of convoluted. How do I explain this? Because a copyright or otherwise fair use related lawsuit surrounding the musical dub phenomenon has not yet happened. There has been no precedent established in a court of law by a judge that says this application of this copyrighted material is fair use. So while Ethan and Hila from H3H3 won a very significant lawsuit surrounding fair use as it relates to commentary channels on YouTube, that doesn't necessarily apply because the context is super different. So more or less, my very, very legally uneducated opinion is this. I firmly believe that if the concept of piano or musical dubs was challenged in a court of law, it would be deemed fair use. But we remain stuck in this limbo where nobody's actually taken it to court. And what that means is that because of the YouTube copyright system, people can essentially run around claiming every single one of these videos. Even if they know that it's fair use, there's no legal precedent to support that. So they're essentially willing to just take it as far as they possibly can to collect a few bucks, which with 30-second videos on YouTube is pretty much what you're talking about. All that sort of led me to say, you know what, I think I can provide so much more value than just playing piano to Cardi B. Not to say that that's not value to somebody, but so many of the things that I'm passionate about with sharing music and sharing what I know about music, I want to give as much of that as I can to you guys. And I'm super excited to continue on this route that we've been going of creating cool music out of things that already exist, talking about how we can change things that already exist, discussing many of the ways that you can get better at music and understand music more simply and make progress in your own playing. And that is something that I'm extremely excited to help you with if I can. But along with continuing to make more of that content, there are so many opportunities to create educational and musical things that maybe wouldn't work all that well on YouTube for various reasons. If I posted an hour-plus long video, the algorithm on YouTube probably just isn't gonna show it to many people because it's uncharacteristic of my channel. And it's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the way YouTube works. That's gonna do it for me today. I'll keep you posted and we'll be back very, very soon. Thanks for watching.